What?
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Two teams more than ready to get this one started, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the run.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 30 yards. And the Vikings have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Then he finds Beasley, complete. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Then the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Singletary loses it. And this belongs to the Vikings. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, it's Cook again. Cook with a first down and much more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, Dalvin Cook just so explosive in the open field. He's not a small guy either, but once he gets those legs churning, look out.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of
Hey, where you from, Houston?
He was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to say.
Huh?
Extra point splits the uprights.
What's up, bro?
And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one.
I'm in Louisiana, by Lafayette.
Taking at the 15, a short kick.
I got people that live in Houston, though. South side, north side, everywhere. I got an uncle used to play for the Houston Oilers.
And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, man. Because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
How many views you got?
Play action. Now it's Allen.
They're watching you getting your ass, bro.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Come, bro.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from the sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
14-0 the score. This is the
All I know is we can see Harrison Smith. You better lay it down. That's all I'm going to tell you. When you see him, fucking lay it down.
From the gun, it's Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Throwing now is Allen. And this one caught by Beasley. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Fuck up now. You get 3.
Routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Oh, fuck.
He is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Bills 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Vikings take over 1st and
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
How many yards you think Dalvin gonna finish with?
Watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit
200
to make sure you don't
200
over pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Play fake. Cousins.
Damn.
Going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Vikings. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best play is just up from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Oh, you started celebrating? Oh, you saw it, man.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the shotgun snap to Allen.
Oh, that was supposed to be me.
Down and much more. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line.
They ain't let me jump.
2 minutes remaining in
Yeah, I
this
knew what
first
time it
half
was.
of
Come on, man. Stop playing with me like that.
We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football.
Oh, my God. Who's supposed to be holding this cat?
Falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run for Devin Singletary. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Bills 14.
After the touchdown,
let me get that run back.
kick it away.
Oh, this is a run back. I see it.
Longer now from his end zone.
Oh, man, come on.
Set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
No, Dalvin don't be doing all that. Not on here with me, because I take him out. All right. I'm going to get 3 or something before this half over with. I know that.
On first down, Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts.
3 mean a lot when you're down.
6 ticks to go in half number 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Cousins.
I didn't want to do that.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker
It made
covering
me
him
tap
and
that. I didn't want to tap that. I'm going to bullet
they can
that.
run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On play action, Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 19.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Final adjustments being made in the locker rooms. We're just about ready for the 2nd half from Minneapolis. And for the call, let's rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live.
Oh, no, we don't have no ground media for us.
Inside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
What's wrong?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cook. Cook, a 1st down and more. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
200, 250?
This is all about vision. He could see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past
That's about 170 right there, huh?
Steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, no, that's an interception.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Vikings are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
They'll run on first down. It's Cook. And some room to work. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards and just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence.
That's 209 right there.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
I think he's going to get 300, dog.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen.
Don't do it.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. To the air, Allen.
Come here.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack coming from big Dalvin Tomlinson.
I think we've seen this before. If someone's down 3 scores, that situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Hold the ball,
man.
man.
Nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Oh, I got this one. This one helping me.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. The Sanders has got it complete, but they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Bills 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. On play action, Allen. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he's got his man here, Beasley.
Nigga just save you. Oh, his helmet came
all
off.
the way out past the 20.
First down, Buffalo.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Diggs ain't built
those
like
two
that.
just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And Diggs has it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now yet another incompletion here as they
It get tough out there in Minnesota, man.
This is what this game's become now. Just go deep. See if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive
that's
play
out.
call there, but not much is
get tough in that soda, man.
They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Cook. And fights through one man. And blocked down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Following the good
We'll get him 250.
Here's another
Or we get off,
1st and
yeah.
10. They'll try and run some clock here.
Let me get him 250.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. It's a pick up of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one incomplete.
All right.
He couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Give to Cook out of the gun.
All right.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing here, Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. To throw is Cousins. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Here's Cousins. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly
GG's,
feels
bro.
like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop.
Hey, how many games you played on here?
But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
You ranked
Fairly
1,600.
short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
22-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.